Hello everyone, welcome to Gardening for Better Health. This is Henry B 723 coming to you today to give you an update on the status of my Coturnix Quail. To get right into what's been going on, the quail are 7 weeks old today. During week 6, they had challenges. They had a very difficult week, and I wasn't expecting it to come in week 6 because weeks 4 and 5 had some developments that I wasn't really expecting. Week 6 was not good. I want to tell you what's been going on. They were having issues with aggression in their cage, and I had tried some things to see what was going on with this aggression and separated some birds before, and I was wondering what was going on. Maybe the cage was too small, and then one of my subscribers contacted me and said maybe the cage is too small. And so I said, okay, I'm going to check this out with the manufacturer of the cage to make sure I ordered the right size. So I sent them an email, and they got back to me, and they said for the cage that I have, the size, it can handle approximately 18 to 25 quail, with 20 being average recommended year-round. Well, the quail that I have in there, I only had 13 quail in there, so they weren't overcrowded, and so that aggression was not due to the cage being too small, like we thought it could have been. So I had to say, okay, that's not the problem. Now I do know that quail become fully mature between 6 and 7 weeks old, and the aggression started before they became 6 weeks old, so I didn't think it was maturity. However, I don't know everything. And then week 6 really proved that a large part of that is due to sexual maturity, and the males are extremely aggressive once they're mature. They attacked my girls, and I'm going to show you some pictures. They're going to be graphic, so brace yourself. This is one of my female quail, okay, and her eye is right here. This blob on the top of her head is where she had been attacked by one of the male quail, and it broke the skin. It was actually that's a vein that's showing from the top of her head, and a lot of the fur around the back of her head has been removed and it's missing. So she's got this eye here. This is a blood blob, and it's bloody back here. So that's one of the girls that got attacked. I'll show you a picture of the second girl. This girl, okay, this is her eye right here. Right there is her eye. All of this blood here is coming from a hole that the boys pecked in her right near her neck, and that's where all of this red comes from. So as you can see, this is her little eye right here, and this blood is all over her feathers. So it was dire. Now I knew that when I got the quail, that the quail were they're good for eggs and they're good for meat birds. I really had not wanted them for meat birds, but And I thought that they would start to lay eggs before they would be eligible for meat birds. However, they've not started laying eggs, and I'm thinking the reason that these girls are not trying to lay eggs is because they're upset and stressed running from these boys. So they won't be laying anything as long as they're in there with the boys. So I removed all of the boys. I had separated some first. The previous video, I had separated some first, but there were still a few of them in there because the culprits that I caught and separated were male, but there were still a couple of male in the cage. So this time I took all of the males out and the culprits that I had separated got processed. These are the culprits that I had initially. I had to learn how to process quail, and I did process them, and I've got 4 of them here that have been processed, cleaned, and everything, and they are now in freezer camp. I have a few more boys that are downstairs now that have been taken out, and they're separate from the girls, but I wanted to wait and see how things progress, and if I want to keep them in a separate type of situation or just what I wanted to do. But yes, it was a rough week for me and the quail, because I'm new, a lot of this is very traumatizing. I've not been exposed to craziness like this with birds. I have a bird that I have raised from the time that it was first fledged. He's a pet bird, and he's a Solomon Island eclectus bird. And he is nothing like these. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to introduce you to my pet bird. So, one second, I'm going to go get him. Hey, Solomon bird. You coming out? Over here and say hi to everybody. Okay. All right. This is my pet bird. I'm used to birds acting like this, okay? The quail are an entirely different situation. But this is my Solomon bird. He's a Solomon Island eclectus parrot, and he has a very large vocabulary when he chooses to talk. So this calmness right here is what I'm used to. I'm not used to the quail. So, is that right? You're not used to quail, right? So, I'm going to set him over here. I'm going to set him over here. Come on, sweetie bird. Yeah. So, the calmness that you see in Solomon, I don't get from those quail in the basement. The quail don't want you to touch them. They don't want you to handle them or anything else. So, anyway, that's the situation with the quail. I'm hoping now that today starts week 7 for them, I'm hoping that sometime this week, without the distraction of the boys attacking them and keeping them stressed, I'm hoping that they'll settle down enough to begin to lay eggs. That's left to be seen. So that's what I'm hoping for this week. That's what's been going on with my quail. And it's been different. It's been different. So I just wanted to give you an update on what's been happening. I hope you all have had a great week. And I will give you another update once these quail actually start to lay eggs, which should be soon. If you got some information from this video, or if you learned anything and that you may find useful, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps my channel a lot. Until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day.